It's not hard to find beauty in the world. From our mighty oceans to tranquil rivers and lakes, from fields of wildflowers to mountains capped with snow. But there's a responsibility that comes with living among so much beauty. A responsibility to ourselves and our children. To protect the earth and its precious resources. Throughout our years of experience in the crude and waste oil industries, we've always believed there could be a way to serve the energy industry and protect the environment at the same time by improving the way crude and waste petroleum products are handled after their initial use.
The big problem globally is nobody is processing waste oil. The world oil glut right now on waste oil is 2.4 billion gallons of oil, and only 1.2 billion gallons of oil is ever recovered. The rest of it goes into landfills, dumped in streams, down manholes, dropped in vacant lots, or they just change their oil right where the car sits and lets the oil seep into the ground. That's the difference with our process. They do have a place to take the waste oil, to have it processed and recover products that are available to be resold.
Throughout the world, various methods have been used to handle the disposal of waste oil, but most of these have proven to be dangerous to the environment, damaging the Earth's ecosystems, oceans, and freshwater supply. After years of research, testing, and the development of a full-scale plant in Nampa, Idaho, EOP team has developed state-of-the-art technology that completely changes the way waste oil disposal is handled. Through this innovative process, used oil is collected and converted into marketable products that can be utilized in industries such as highway construction, shipping, off-road diesel fuels, and a naphtha blend.
With our process, the reason that it's a win-win process is because we have a total refining package. This is what they call a thermal cracking distillation process. And is what happens in the process when we take in the waste oil, we convert it into a diesel product, a naphtha or a gasoline product, and also a residual burner fuel. And all of our off gases we use in the plant to help operate the plant instead of running off of natural gas.
The plant in Idaho has been in operation gathering waste oil since 1994. The technology has been perfected and operating since the first quarter of 1997. Doing what many waste oil processors have tried to do for more than 35 years, convert used oil into higher grades of oil, such as naphtha, diesel fuel, and a burner-type residuum. The process begins with the used oil, collected from facilities throughout the region and delivered by truck to storage tanks at the processing facility in Nampa. The used oil is then transferred to a treatment tank where chemicals and heat are added to reduce the water content to less than 1%. At that point, the used oil is transferred to a feed tank and pumped into a thermal cracking section. The purpose of the thermal cracking section is to convert the hydrocarbons into smaller molecules. Most all oil refineries use this section to produce more valuable distillants from the heavier residuum. Once the hydrocarbons are converted, the cracked oil is delivered to the fractionating section for separation. Here, the three products are separated, with naphtha rising to the top. diesel fuel in the middle, and the residuum at the bottom of the section. While the naphtha and residuum products are sent to storage for marketing, the diesel fuel requires additional treating. Although oil refineries usually send the diesel stream to a hydrotreater, a more suitable and cost-effective process is utilized for lower rates of production. Excess off-gas and the plant release systems are routed to an enclosed ground flare that meets or exceeds all necessary government regulations. Therefore, there's no flame, illumination, sound, or smoke throughout the entire process. Wastewater from the process is collected in a storage tank and delivered to the treatment system. The water is treated for the removal of metals and hydrocarbons and delivered to a water storage tank. Once it is tested to make sure it meets regulation requirements, the water is retained and can be used as a source for an adaptable electrical cogeneration unit. The three products generated through the process are sold to various industries, while a fourth product, electric power, is used to supply necessary energy to the plant. Nothing in the process is wasted. EOPT prides itself on safety. Vessels are designed in accordance with ASME codes, and the piping meets API standards. In addition, the plant complies with all environmental guidelines. The plant has a total relief system with piping and safety relief valves, emergency stop buttons enabling plant shutdown, and pressure and temperature limits. The entire refining operation is computer controlled and can be operated by one computer technician and one person in the refinery. The two operators, an automatically activated electrical generator for power outages, standby power for the computers, and a duplex system that meets all code requirements, ensure that the plant will operate without fail, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. EOPT turns environmental problems into solutions with an innovative and environmentally sound used oil recycling process. With the commitment of individuals and industries throughout the world, the hazardous disposal of used oil will one day be a thing of the past. Contact EOPT or your local, state, or government agencies for regulations and funding opportunities. Because the earth is too precious to waste.